What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another testimonial with one of my rock star clients. This is Jay Celestin. Am I saying that right, bro? Celestin.
Celestin.
Celestin. Wicked, man. So Jay and I have been working together for the last, man, how long has it been, brother? I believe
7 months.
6 or 7 months. Yeah, 6 or 7 months.
Yeah.
And we've achieved some pretty amazing results together in the brotherhood in the program that we've done together. And he's here today to talk to us a little bit about his honest feedback in the program and what he was able to achieve. So Jay, why don't you just give us a little intro about you to let us know about your work life, your family life, your home life, just a little bit of information about you, bro, and then we'll get into it.
Uh, well, I'm a father. I have two kids. I take care of one kid right now. I work overseas in Taiwan. My son's
Yeah.
actually here trying to jump into this interview.
Yep.
Um, yeah, I work regular 9 to 5 and full time dad when I'm off, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I
Yeah,
can go
man.
more in detail, but you know.
Yeah, for sure. Good stuff, man. And so before we met, right? What were some of the things that you were struggling with your fitness?
So I had plateaued. So when
Mhm.
I started my New Year resolution in January,
Yep.
I was 97 kg, which is like 213 pounds. So I decided to like just really focus on health. So
Yep.
for the first 3 months, kind of cut down weight down to 87. About lost 10 kg, losing weight, but I didn't feel good, which is the picture you see there. I lost
Mhm.
weight, but I was feeling like I was still missing some things. I wanted to just get a little bit more critical.
For the photo on
So
the left, you mean, right? So that was the
yeah, for the
photo on the
photo on
left
the
is
left.
after you already lost. Okay, that's after you lost around
Yeah,
10
that's after.
kgs, and then
Yeah,
we
already lost.
and then we started
And
together after that, right?
yeah, then I reached out to you after I see one of my friends posted your video. Not posted your video, but he liked your video, and you know how the aggros are. When somebody likes
Hmm.
something that's a mutual friend, you'll see it. So I seen it. I was like, okay. So I just ran into your video, and you was talking about dad bods and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, yeah, I ain't
Yeah.
trying to have no dad bod. And my self conscious is always like, I need to always make sure I look good, especially if I'm gonna be a superhero for my kids.
Hmm.
So, and plus I'm a health freak, so I decided to be like, let me fine tune myself and let me go over here to this pro that actually got experience and been in the industry and find out what's the 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 whole nitty gritty and everything in the inside.
Yep. I love that.
So
I
then,
fucking love that,
and
man.
that's
I'm
when I,
glad
and
you
that's
did,
when I,
bro.
and, yeah, and that's when I contact you to see if it was, legit, you know, and then,
Awesome, man. Awesome.
come to find out, yeah, all the stuff that I've learned
Yeah.
was just the stuff that I really needed to get my foundation, like, to go, like the fasting, which I already
Yep.
been doing, but not tactively, where I'm gonna work out without eating, or just
Hmm.
little tweak things like working out without eating, eating at
Yeah.
certain times, and just kind of closing it out. The fasting
Hmm.
really helped like accelerate everything, and
Yep.
then just my meal preps, and people's not gonna believe this. I ate the same meal on this program from March all the way to October. Chicken and rice.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all
Yeah.
I ate. Chicken and rice. I kept it as simple as possible because
Simple
I
as
hate
possible. Yeah.
macros and I hate dealing with numbers and stuff. All I wanted to
That's
know
like
is how
me.
many grams to eat, and that was it. And I just
That's like
kept
me with
it
my
very
breakfast, bro. My
simple.
breakfast is the same. I've had the same breakfast for freaking 3 years by choice because it's just easy. You know what I mean? That's funny,
Yeah,
bro. That's funny. I love
yeah.
it, bro.
So
Okay, so talk to us a little bit about the results in the photos here, man. Like what were we able to achieve together in our time?
so the first 3 months was slimming down, just
Hmm.
getting fine tuning get as lean as possible. For the first
Yep.
3 months was doing uh carb cycling. I think I
Hmm.
did carb cycling. I did a maybe 2 weeks of OMAD.
Yep.
I think it was like maybe 2 weeks of OMAD because I really was losing weight quickly on the program because
Yeah.
of the hits. The
Yep.
5 day the 5 days a week hits was like really the accelerator. Doing
Yeah.
hit, feeling hungry, but the mindset of just getting through it because everybody else in the brotherhood was doing it. So I was
Yeah.
like, all right, let's just get through it. So that
Yep.
first 3 months, just knocking off the weight, and then when I really slimmed down to the point where it was time to start man gaining, as they call it, or just gaining back some mass,
Mm-hmm.
um, it started to make a lot of sense because with the least amount of fat in your body, and you just need to grow muscle. You don't have to hurry up to that kind of rush to like gain weight. Just
Yep.
slow increments at a time. You know, which I wish I did it when I was younger, because back then, we didn't have information like YouTube and all this stuff now, where we could
Yeah.
just get knowledge and be like, I don't need to bulk up. I don't need to eat a bunch of junk food or McDonald's or anything like that. Which I never was a big fan of McDonald's or anything like that. But I did eat. I did went through the era of eating Burger Kings and stuff like that, and pizzas, and eating 6 meals a day just to bulk up.
To bulk up.
So
Yeah.
yeah, and I felt like
I've
yeah,
done that too.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
with the creatines and the whey protein, I did all of that because I was a very scrawny person. I was like 130 when I was younger, so it took me a long time
Like
to
me, man.
gain
That's
weight.
like
And
how
when I
I
did
was. I
gain
was
weight,
in the 140s.
yeah, and it took me a long time. And I did gain weight, gained some bad weight, and then tried to cut down, but I wasn't really had a real plan of cutting. So
Yeah.
I did
Right.
the full keto diet, and I did a full alkaline diet. So I did a whole
Yeah,
bunch
so,
of
so
things
you
to lose
tried
weight.
all the different things. Would you say that
Yeah.
our strategies, like my strategies, have worked the best for you, or was there another strategy that worked better?
No, this strategy worked the best for me because it was more flexible and more not. It was not so so what's the word I'm looking for? Like it wasn't like a big shock to you to like maybe minus carbs for one meal. Like might only take carbs for lunch and not for dinner or something like that when we're carb cycling, or do the 4 days a week, no carbs, and
Hmm.
then carb up on the weekend. Like that's manageable. So it wasn't a big shock. So it was kind of a good program where you didn't have to
Right,
go all out to do anything extreme. The only time it got
right. Yeah, that
extreme
makes
is
sense.
you're trying to get to the final like percentage, the final weight target that you want to go,
Hmm.
which I didn't get. I didn't really get to experience. Yeah, I was hungry, but I was able to do it because uh, I kept busy, so I was always busy anyway. So as long as you're
Hmm.
busy, you could do it. It's just a mind over matter thing. So you just gotta
Yep.
push through it. But it
It is such
wasn't.
a.
I wasn't doing OMAD all day. And even when
Mhm.
I did an OMAD, it was easy because I had 1 hour to eat all I can eat,
Mhm.
and just kind of like don't burn myself out throughout the day.
Pretty much,
But I
exactly.
wouldn't
Yeah.
want I wouldn't want to stay on that for a long period of time. But
No, that's not the goal. The goal is just to use it
that,
as a tool, as a strategy to keep the fat burning at the rate that we want. So let me ask you this,
yeah,
bro. What would you say? What would you say were some of your biggest takeaways in the program as far as the
the
knowledge that
biggest
you
take. Oh, I mean, it's the getting the knowledge like IVFBB Pro, right? So I've learned like the last stuff you talked about. I learned like for abs, for instance, that you wasn't doing obliques. You just stay away from obliques so you don't kind of get the hang. You don't want to build the side of your abs. Like I never thought about
right?
that because I see
Yep.
people do it. So and I was like,
Yep.
no, you just focus on the main core. Don't do the obliques, and it'll come off regardless. Like little stuff like that. And then when I'm looking
Mhm.
at the workouts, the one thing I was like, man, we doing a lot of sets. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, so we doing a lot of sets. So that also triggers something because I have to do all this within a short period of time.
Mhm.
So just just like taking that information in, and I was doing my own research in the outside of
Yep.
the program. I found out that during the golden age, a lot of the bodybuilders, the legends that we have, were doing a lot of sets.
Yep. Yeah.
So they was doing a lot of sets with a short period of rest time. So I was like, okay, they basically used basics and then they crunched the time, and it was basically like pump training. Really, get the
Yeah.
body of as much oxygen in your muscle as possible. So
Mhm.
once I kind of realized that, I was like, wait a minute. If this was what it was, that was like that I was missing. Because sometimes back when I was working out before, you work out, but you kind of have you think like you have it grounded, but like it's actually a formula to actually get the muscles to grow, and then everybody's body is different, so you got to really see what works for you. Some
Yeah.
workouts might not hit the muscles, the mind and the muscle connection that you want. So
Right.
I've actually in the program learned that, oh, this this workout I learned actually hits the muscle the way I like it, so I'm
Yeah.
keeping
Right.
this in the bag and I'll focus on this one versus doing something that I just don't feel it, or I don't feel the pump or something like that. So I've been
Right. Right.
learning as I go along and been like, okay, I could add this, I could remove this. If I need more work, if I need like more workouts, I don't need more workouts. I could just focus on the like what I've been doing the last 2 weeks.
Hmm.
I've been doing a lot of pump training.
Yep.
I just incorporated like you have the upper chest, the medium chest, and the bottom chest. I'll just do 3 workouts of chest, but I'll have like 10 sets each. And then
Hmm.
that'll be my pump, and I'll have a 30-second rest in between. And I,
Right.
I kid you not, since I did started that, it's like my body was just really absorbing that. Really, it was really
Yeah, man. So
telling me like,
you've really been absorbing a lot of different training strategies that we use when we're looking to compete and we're looking to really build the body to the next level. I love that,
yeah.
dude. I love that. Hey, there's little man. I like that. That's cool. What's up, little man?
So I'm
Hey.
making noise. He's making noise.
So
He's,
cute,
he
dude.
wants
So
my
cute.
attention.
Yeah, of course. Well, I'll let you go here pretty soon, man. Last question for you. I appreciate you taking the
Yeah.
time out of your day, man. Last question for you. If there was something, if there's someone watching this video right now who knows they need help with their fitness, wants to help with their fitness, but is sitting on the fence and afraid to commit, what would you tell that person?
I'll tell that person they really need to look in the mirror and like you have to decide in your life when you're gonna push yourself to do something.
Mhm.
You can't like make goals and then not take action. Sometimes you just have to take action to see results. And I'm one of those persons that like there's moments in my life where I said when I need to do something, it has to get done. You have to take the chances, even though you feel like maybe you feel it's a risk or something, but your health is not a risk. Your health is everything. So I think it's just uh, the best interest for yourself to bet on yourself and just go for it and don't
Yep.
think about it because you never know the type of information and connections that you'll just get from just taking chances. And if I were
Yep.
you, I would do it.
Awesome. I love that, bro. Jay, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you taking time, like I said, out of your day, away from that cute little son of yours to do this interview
Thank
with me,
you.
man. I appreciate you. Keep working, keep grinding. I'm always here for you, brother. And I'm excited to see what you're able to create over the coming weeks, months, and years, bro. We'll
Oh,
stay in
years,
touch.
yeah, definitely stay in
100%, brother.
touch. Yeah, if I
Excellent
ever
work.
want to do my natural show, I'll definitely hit you up.
Yes, hit me up.
Once I move out of this place and actually can work
Yep.
out more than an hour, then I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna
Yeah.
hit you up again.
Awesome. Awesome, man. Sounds good, brother. Well, dude, I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. And to those of
All
you guys
right, take it
watching,
easy.
thank you so much.